Welcome back to another episode of Kicking It with the Brothers, the NLD preview. We have just had Champions League and Europa football this past week. They're laughing. We're going to have a good time tonight. It's Friday. I don't know. This has been a week. Our boy Deion is back, brother. Yes, sir. All you on the interwebs. You like Steve Harvey without the cheating. Everywhere we see you, Family Feud, you on Sleepers, your boy Break the Bank, you here Kicking It with the Brothers, you in Portland.
I mean, when it comes to sleepers, as Cart said, there is no sleepers without me. That's a quote from him, not I. Break the bank. I'm gonna need a little bit more respect from those two. I'm just gonna throw that out there. It's not a contract year, but if I'm getting this much love from two dudes who aren't my podcast hosts, I'm gonna need that on the other side. And then when it comes to Kicking with the Brothers, I've always said, anytime I got time, I'm gonna be on
here. It is. It is. And we appreciate you. And shout out to our boy Boy One, leading the ranks. Mr. Little, what's going on, man? You happy to see your boy back? He's with you. Brothers in arms.
Mr. Left Hand.
Side to side.
Mr. Left Hand. Let's hear from him. Is that grandma cabinet?
That wardrobe from My Witch.
Yeah, I say that's from Narnia, ain't it?
Cassian? Was it Narnia? All right, let me bring it back. Charles, go ahead, man. You good, bro? Ice Queen.
Can't complain, man. Out here in these streets, doing what we can.
True.
Doing what we can.
True. There it is. All right, y'all. It was the folks. Obviously, a great week. We just had Champions League football on Tuesday, Wednesday, Europa as well. I don't think it don't matter who they played. Deion, I want y'all, as we go here, because we're talking about Barcelona, I'm going to get into them. Give the stat that you gave to us in the chat. What the fuck did I just see? Was it Barcelona spending versus Royal Antwerp spending this summer? Was that net spend, I'm assuming?
I have no idea. I just saw Barca Universal posted that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's net. Hold on. Now I will. Can I be fair here? They spent zero. Huh?
The pronunciation was a little wild. What was it?
Listen, we all know I'm Spanish.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Are you raising your hand, Charles?
We all know I'm Spanish.
I don't raise my hand. My hands haven't gone up.
We all know I'm Spanish.
Mm-hmm. So we saw the spending Royal Antwerp, but yeah,
we all know.
Yeah, I don't think it didn't count loan fees.
Yeah, it didn't count the jabs.
Yeah, it's free.
And I don't think it counts Vitor either.
Yeah,
to be fair, but
I mean, Gundo came on a free.
Crazy. No matter what you count, it's still crazy.
Romero's the only person. It's really the $3 million for Romero.
Yeah, nothing for Gundo.
Y'all may catch City on. I mean, it just depends on the day. Like, it is crazy how y'all may be the first or second best team in Europe. Y'all didn't have to spend a dime this summer, basically, and y'all be about to get financial shit in 2 weeks. Or
I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, I'm curious what Charles' opinion is on that, but yeah, I definitely don't think we're one of the top 3 best teams in Europe.
Can y'all be Bayern right now, neutral?
No.
You watched a lot of Bayern. I think you can.
I think we could. No. I think right now we could. I don't think right now we could.
Okay, let me preface. I think we can beat anybody. I think when you get to the level Barcelona's at, or Bayern Munich's at, Man City, or Madrid, who I think those last 3 teams' names are the 3 best teams in Europe. You can beat anybody. But would I bet on Barcelona to beat Bayern? No, I wouldn't. Unless the odds are crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. I see the vision. Like some like other people. But You
Done.
know, but I mean,
Like,
we're not clicking
like
on all cylinders. Maybe I feel like if we had maybe one more attacking player, like we lack even though we just scored 5 goals, I still think we lack a little bit of explosiveness. So I'm not like in any Barca game, I know we're not going to give up. Like we're not going to usually probably give up goals. We're going to control most of the game. So like at the back, I don't really worry about it. Especially like if Big Ron's out there, I'm not worried. Um, it's just more. It's just more. Don't do my man. Stop that. He had. He had.
NBA right back.
Don't do him, man.
Some people are calling it that.
Wow. Wow. I mean, but I will say, like, it is, it is crazy, like, how good Barca is once we actually have, like, 11 players and aren't playing with Serginho Dest. I mean, that's like playing with a man down. So, I mean, 11 on 11, we like our chances. So, what can we say? We got a real right back finally, a non, American, non sexual assault or just right
Hey,
back.
we don't know that.
A regular. Danny Alves has been under the jail for 2 years, so we're gonna talk about that.
Fuck
Good.
Cancelo.
Who else did you like this week, Deion, in the Champions League?
I thought Jao played well. Felix, I
Mhm.
thought he did. Did he play $80 million or euros? What's the total they're talking about? It's 80 million. Is it euros or dollars?
I just saw 80 million. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
I just
think
saw 82. Regardless, did I feel like he played 80 million well? Nah, I didn't think all that. But did he play well for a guy you get for free who took a fucking pay cut to come to Barcelona? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
talking about it's his dream too. I mean, that's just
Listen, fuck dreams. Fuck dreams. I don't care about your dreams.
Cancelo first. Obviously, this with a look for him this week. What were y'all first impressions?
I didn't think he looked that good.
Um,
He gave off the standard American game where, in my opinion, like Jao, like I'm a credit where credit's due guy. Felix looked good for the
Yeah,
extent he was on the pitch.
he's a really good player.
And Cancelo, I didn't think looked that good, and then he scored. And it's like, well, now we have to say he looked good.
Go ahead, Charles.
I mean, what João Cancelo does interests me more than what João does, like what he brings to the team. The simple fact that João has the ability to join in midfield kind of negates the fact of us needing to invert Gavi or somebody and flood the midfield. If we're going to invert from the right back, we don't need to invert from the left wing. So I'm interested in how that'll actually open up the formation. Maybe we can go back to playing with three attacking players. So I'm more interested in like what it's going to do for the formation in that way. So I mean, I'm still not like super confident in our attack. Like I feel like there's a Ferran Torres 10 game goalless streak in here somewhere. I don't feel good about any as much as we talk shit about Jude's goals. Like I never feel good about a Rafinha goal. That shit never just goes clean in. Like it's always a deflection off of somebody somewhere. What?
Listen, ML, I need you to call 30-second for me. You have on the ref uniform right now.
Go.
We are It's September. We are 9 months removed.
Not his day.
We are 9 months.
Let me put myself on mute before I get in trouble. If I speak, I get in big trouble.
We are 9 months removed from this man, from me saying, "Hey, I don't think Rafinha is very good," and this man going, "Hey, it's just not his day." It's just not his day. I've seen a lot of days in the 9 months since that comment. It's never been his fucking day.
But
Rafael Bello, fuck you forever. Forever.
the fact that you call him by his government.
Gotta chime in. Has anybody ever called him that when he was in Leeds? Right?
No.
That's crazy.
Mama call you Raphael. I'm gonna call you Raphael.
I need that. Jacob, you got to clip that one, brother. Oh my God, this man, that was great. Oh, we needed that. All right. All right. Just because I know y'all got a little still soft spot, super pause for Harry Kane. And
Hashtag not my captain. Hashtag not my 10.
but your man was talking like he can come back though and Levy. So anyways, I know y'all see him at Bayern. What are your thoughts on his performance and what he brings to the Bayern squad?
So, talking about young Rossclot, Mr. Harry.
Yeah.
We better off without, bro.
Good segue. Good segue into that because you think it I don't want to put y'all on the spot with that because this man is taking y'all to Champions League finals, or he was a part of like
Harry's overqualified to be on Bayern. Being on Bayern is a misuse of his talent in his game.
Excuse me?
He's literally just he sits in the box and he's a goal scorer. They don't need him for hold up play. All the things that he did at Tottenham that he was great at. Bayern's so nice and they have so many quality players in their squad in the Bundesliga. He doesn't need to do all those things. He's like you don't need to drop deep when Jamal's back there.
So this is what I'm gonna ask you. Was there ever a time where Lewandowski was better than Harry Kane?
Oh my God.
I'm not talking about at Barca. I'm talking about, bro, we've seen Buddy at Dortmund. Like you've been seeing him at Dortmund and Bayern.
Lewandowski's never been a better soccer player than a better footballer than he's a better goal scorer. But I don't think Robert Lewandowski's that great at football.
Yeah, but he finds back in the net, bro, which is just,
Well, he has yeah.
He's more class at that. He has been. Like he should have won a Ballon d'Or.
But I've seen him try to dribble and pass and all those other things that like he's not great at those things. He's good at scoring goals, which is what he gets paid to do. So
got you. Did you have any do you have any thoughts about any other squads? Were you surprised by the PSG Dortmund result?
No, not really. I mean, I assumed PSG were gonna win. I just don't think, even I feel like I've watched more Bundesliga since at the beginning of the season. I watched a decent amount.
Yeah, I know you have because
Dortmund's like the 5th best German team.
That's a stretch, but okay.
Bayern, Leverkusen,
is it?
Leipzig, and I'm missing Union.
I think Dortmund's better than Union. I think they've already beat him this year.
Why do you think Dortmund's better?
And I
than
feel
you?
like I'm still missing a team. I feel like
I swear I watched them.
I'm with you, yeah.
Double check.
Stuttgart's got like a dude's got 10 fucking goals. We won't get into that.
Oof. You don't think so? Let me ask you this: from what you've seen out of Dortmund, do you think they're going back to the Champions League next year?
No.
How many from Germany get in?
4. They're considered one of the top 3, and they get those.
They're not finishing 4th, dude.
I'm gonna say yes, just because I think a lot of these teams are gonna sell off the guys I like in January. Do I think they're actually the 4th best team? No, but you have to factor in, if you're a Union, do you care more about selling your best players in January, or do you care more about a Champions League paycheck? And the answer is going to be selling your players.
That obviously they didn't handle their business in Paris. Didn't even get a point. Newcastle was able to get out of there, even though it was pretty clear that Milan outplayed them. But they got the zeros. It was not a 0-0 game in my opinion. Leao, an unbelievable move. He just the finished product wasn't there.
How'd Pooley play?
Come on, bro. You know who actually balled? Moose when he came in, man.
But listen, I didn't ask about him. I said, how'd Pooley play?
He was not a starter because he started in the 5-1 debacle in the Milano Derby this past weekend. He was not very good.
That's all I asked. I didn't ask how Musa played. I didn't ask if he was a starter. I didn't ask about the 5-1 debacle.
Yeah.
I just said, how did Pooley play?
Word on the street is his hamstring tingling.
Uh-oh. That's crazy.
Hey, did Gio get in? I actually don't know the answer to this.
Yeah, I might start following Dortmund just so I could see footage. Is he still on the team? Like I ain't.
They said he goes.
So he was in the squad, Charles. Don't listen to whatever ML's about to tell you. It's all a lie.
They said he's supposed to play this weekend, dog. Like his.
So he was. Yeah, I'm sure he will. So he was in the squad. He was in the squad on Tuesday. He's also been, and we've been lied to, Charles. Like we have been lied to. We should feel betrayed by these individuals. He's been practicing with this team since the middle of August. It's been about a month in between his first training session and when he was in the squad. Technically, it is the 22nd.
Young Sancho?
Over a month. And did he play? I don't know. I didn't watch the end of the game.
Out there he began plenty of cardio at practice.
Listen, Emma, I know you love calendar dates. He was training before Labor Day.
Yes, you're right. Yes, he was.
He had two toes on the pitch, as you would like to call it. as you would like to call it.
That's dirty. Come on, bro. He was finally in the squad. I do not think he was in the squad on the weekend, but he clearly was in the squad.
He wasn't in the squad for the Bundesliga game, but he was in the squad for Tuesday.
He did not play, but he will.
But that don't matter to me.
He's going to play this week.
He's been training since before Labor Day.
He did have they said he had a foot injury. He got over the calf shit, or the hamstring calf, whatever, over the summer. Listen, you got period. So
a strained calf in June? In June? Come on, man.
Going crazy again. He got hurt against Mexico in the Gold Cup.
Joe Burrow's playing on Monday. Same injury.
Ain't no way he playing, but that's fine. Wow.
Okay. No. What do you want to bet he plays?
Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
A Golf Galaxy gift card.
Fuck that, because the last one you gave me didn't work, and we texted about that.
What?
The last one you gave me didn't work. We texted about this on the side. I want whatever you would put on the Golf Galaxy gift card, and I want you to tell the truth about Gio if Joe Burrow plays on
it. Venmo. Let's just call it.
200?
Nah, I ain't going there. Well, you know what? A box of Chrome Soft triple stripe.
Whoa. For all the non-golfers out there, Chrome Softs are $40. That's about 1/5 of the gift card he was willing to put up about 30 seconds ago.
No, I was saying just a golf. I wasn't talking about that particular gift card.
Oh, you were gonna give me a $40 Golf Galaxy gift card?
No, 50. Like
that
50,
was your plan.
Like for a box of balls. Like it's different than pause. But like I thought that was like better than just sitting.
The hell I'm gonna do with a box of balls? I'm gonna lose that in fucking 8 holes.
$50 you saved more. All right, we'll revisit that. We gotta put some bet down. We'll revisit that.
It's up to you to revisit it. You're the one. You're the one. Little shaky warrior, as Drake would say.
You know what? I will definitely check back and look into this. Charles Little.
You don't have to. We already got the answer. Body language tells more than words do.
Speaking of body language talk. There's a lot of chatter from North London going on with your boys right now. Managers feeling a little confident. Madison said he's been at the Arsenal boys' ear. He's been at the Ramsdale, Saka, and Declan talking about what their squad is going to do. Sonny said Arsenal doesn't want to play us right now.
I don't.
You know it's bad when Sonny talking shit.
Yeah, they don't.
It's up. You know it's up when Sonny talking.
I know you've seen the video of him looking at Saka when they sat next to each other at the fucking couch at the little Paris fashion show or whatever it was.
And one nigga was you down 1-0. You down 1-0 already. Arsenal down 1-0. Got smoked. Right. Got smoked.
I don't know what Bakaya was wearing. That fit was not great. Not great.
Sonny be him on the fashion tip, bro. Him.
Only one of them moved to the side. That's all I'm gonna say.
I had something borderline racist to say.
Sonny
But
was with all smoke. All smoke.
I'm chilling. I gotta chill. I had something to say regarding that, but he got a whole country, a whole continent behind him. We're going to get predictions on the match a little bit later, but let me ask you, Deion, I want you to give me a good quick preview of folks are hearing rock and roll football like for the first time. It's a culture, you can tell that. What have you seen out of this team that just gives you so much hope and like true differences of where Tottenham was 6 months ago after the Conte press conference?
Shout out Michael Bublé. Shout out Elvis. You know what I mean? Shout out Nickelback. All them rock and roll greats. Shout out to all of them. We're here now. It's swag. It's confident.
That was the nastiest collection of beds. That was the nastiest collection of beds. Jesus Christ.
Terrible.
I was like, first off, I was like, where are you going with this? And he said,
I'm from Richmond, California, brother. I did the best I could. I did the best I could. That's all I had. I did the best I could. But you know, it's swag, bro. It's confidence. We ain't scared of nobody. Period.
On and popping, man. They're finally playing attacking football. They believe in themselves. They believe going forward. I mean, it sounds like it. Honestly, it sounds like we had a team full of good guys who just follow directions of the coach. Coach wanted them to sit back and not play and go for nil-nils. That's what they did. And the moment Ange came in there and connected his phone to the Bluetooth, we've been outside ever since. Like you talk about, I'm just gonna say it, man. Biggest coaching impact in sports. Ange over Deion. Ange over Deion.
Oh,
fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Ange over Coach Prime.
It's Ange, Saban, Kerr, Prime. That's the top four.
Yeah, that's my Mount Rushmore.
Phil Jackson 5. Shout out to what he did.
Scotty Bowman 7.
Shout out my boy. Shake the love, LGRW always, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So before we also tell me who the 3 best players on Tottenham are today.
So the 3 best players on the pitch, by the way, not just Tottenham, on the pitch will be Sonny, Matters, Van de Ven.
On what pitch?
The one on Sunday.
Come on,
the one on Sunday.
Different now. Come on, I'm gonna let you save yourself.
I'm not. We
different. He's right on 2 of the 3.
We different now.
Sonny and Matters are better than.
Son's the best player on the field.
I think Matters is the best player on the field, but I think Sonny's second. And then I think what Van de Ven does in the back.
There's only one gold boot winner out there. Why are you making that face, Boston? There's only one golden boot winner out there. Like, but you want to sit there and say, "So I ain't got no golden boot." Wow, they burn them glasses. Look at this shit, Deion. Look at this shit. Hey, this nigga gonna get these Texaco sunglasses off.
He about to get off here.
I know. They're expensive.
Hold on, Charles. He about to get off here talking about kiss me through the phone. I'm not gonna say who he's calling to say that, but you know.
Relax. Some white sunglasses.
Relax.
You know.
It's Hollywood Hogan looking ass nigga.
Talking about kiss me. Anyway.
It's true. Anyway. 2-0. You're down already. Arsenal's down 2-0.
2-0. Sonny and Matters are 1-2. That's not even debatable.
That is debatable, but
it's not. It's not.
I can fight for third. Odegaard is the third best player.
I'll let Odegaard and Van de Ven go for 3. And you better be lucky. Better be lucky my dog's still injured too. People forget. People forget my young Argentinian ACL still healing.
Listen, I'm okay with y'all. I don't think that I think Sonny possesses better skill than Bakayo because of his finishing ability. I think Bakayo is better at tracking back, and also I think they're on par from a passing perspective.
Tracking back.
Matters
That's
in
because
Marty.
Saka's more wing back than what he's more of a wing back.
But
I'm saying,
fam,
like,
you just are. But I understand. But like Sonny's unbelievable in terms of
they're
finishing.
not asking Sonny to track back. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, but you just are telling them like, yo, in terms of better players, like Lewandowski is the better. That's why
No,
I
Sonny's a better player. Sonny does a lot with his runs that he makes. Just making the run that he makes, he's 2-footed. I'm sure he's got like all those Harry Kane goals. I mean, somebody was assisting him, and it wasn't,
What did you say about Lewandowski?
Matters isn't better than Odegaard. They're more in par than anything.
Yeah,
I just don't
say that.
They're more in par.
Charles, I need you to whistle for my 30-second. What did you say about Lewandowski? We're not. We'll get to Matters and Odegaard later.
Oh, is that like this is why I asked you about Lewandowski and Harry Kane? Harry Kane.
No, you didn't ask. You just said his name. What did you say about
Charles? No, it's why
is when you ran off.
You ran off.
You brought that up again?
No, it was more continuation. I asked him.
No, because you just said his name about 45 seconds ago. Why did you say his name?
Because I was referencing our previous conversation.
Robert?
Robert, as in not Kelly or Troutman, but
what does Robert have to do with anything right now?
Because I'm making the comparison of
I get where you're going.
Lewandowski's as good
better than who?
Scorer. He's
move on, Deion. You missed the point earlier, so I got you.
No. Who he better than? Because it ain't nobody that's gonna play on Sunday.
I was making the comparison, brother, because of how Lewandowski.
I want to hear it.
Lewandowski is as good as, if not better, goal scorer than Harry Kane in terms of goal scoring.
No, he's not.
You're not saying it fast enough.
No, he's not.
Lewandowski is a better scorer than him, but Harry Kane's an actual better player. That was the point we were making.
A better football player. Yes.
Hey, listen, Lewandowski about as good of a goal scorer as Richarlison. Next point.
Dog. You are so nasty with this.
Next point.
Can we compare this? Nah. Stop. Not. We got to talk about that peacock looking motherfucker. Absolutely not. We're not comparing Richarlison ever to Robert Lewandowski, a dude who has been robbed of a Ballon d'Or. Richarlison actually won't even be the best Brazilian forward on the fucking field on Sunday. Let me tell you
what Ballon d'Or is he robbed of?
21.
Don't do that. We're not being honest with you.
You were wild if you don't think Lewandowski should have won.
Let's get to the best 11 or whatever you got planned for.
This is good.
Let's move on. Best 11, whatever you got planned for next.
Actually, I do want to talk. I'm gonna go right into it. So you told me who the best 3 players are. That's cool.
Definitely the best 2. I said I'm willing to discuss 3rd.
It would be Odegaard. But I will say that I think that the 3 best players are Odegaard. Actually, Sonny, I would give you Sonny just on I'm not talking in form for last year. Don't matter about last year, but in terms of if you had to just pick one out of the 22.
We're not talking about like the person has a hat trick this year.
Sunday, brother.
He's got a hat, but I'm saying he got a hat trick this year.
That's what I'm saying to you. But we're talking about goal. We're not. But that's just goals. There's goals, assists. There's other things that are involved. It's Sonny for me. It's Odegaard too. And for me, I'm in between Saliba and Madison.
Sonny, Odegaard, Saliba would be your 3?
Yeah.
Genuine.
Yeah.
And
that doesn't mean I don't have a lot of respect for Madison.
Does JK still produce these?
Yes.
JK, please go back to about April when ML was blaming Saliba for why they lost the league title. Insert clip now.
Yeah, because he wasn't there. He couldn't play.
And in 5 games, he became the 3rd best player.
He erased everything. He erased everything in the last 5 games.
He wasn't healthy. We didn't have Saliba in the run-in. If we had Saliba, we would have won the league. I truly believe that. That brother is phenomenal in the.
He's not bad. No. I like Saliba. I think personally, I think it's Sonny matters. If Odegaard's 3, I agree with you, but not based off talent. I think if I'm doing talent, I have Odegaard at 5 behind Saliba and Van de Ven. But if you have Odegaard 3 because of the position he plays, I would agree with that. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think I think that he's the best defender on the pitch. So, but
I just think Odegaard plays a more important position than Saliba or Van de Ven do. That's just my
which is the same with Madison. And I
Yeah.
was this.
Yeah.
I
would put Madison in that group too. Like if we're talking most talented, Saliba and Van de Ven are better than both Madison and Odegaard, but you're never gonna choose a center back over a center attacking mid. It's just not gonna happen.
100%. And in fact, that actually just came out true today. Odegaard just got a 5-year extension and he became the highest earner at Arsenal, which makes sense too. He's a captain as well.
Over Bukayo? Hold on.
Yeah, he's making more. And
does Saka know that? Does he know that?
Man, if he followed Fabrizio just like we do, when Fabrizio showed love to Bukayo.
Hey, listen, all I'm gonna say is, much like that black dude that set up the January 6th stuff, you learn how they feel about you one way or the other. Just because you English, don't mean you English, brother. Whenever you want to come back home, we still here.
I'm jealous that Edu didn't do what he could to get Madison in the squad. Because if you had Madison, Rice, and Odegaard, they could have definitely moved on from Partey and just made Declan the 6. I actually think we're as good as City if we had Madison.
What does that mean? This is my problem.
40
this
million.
is my problem.
40
no,
million.
no. This is my problem with you. This is why I say the fan fiction shit. Like, what does that mean? You could have had Madison. Edu did do everything he wanted to do. Y'all chose Havertz.
That's what I just said. I'm jealous that's what I'm talking about. I'm jealous that he didn't get.
But you never wanted to admit that y'all prioritized Havertz. Yes or no?
Yes, of course we did, because he was the first signing.
But you didn't want to admit that before. Yes or no?
I think our conversation back then, here's what I think the conversation was. I thought Declan was the first one that we just said, we are doing everything we can to get Rice, no matter what. It just happened to be that Havertz became available once Bayern and Madrid said that they weren't going to that certain money. Edu thought that he should have gone at, Edu clearly prioritized him and gave him 15 more million than what Madrid and Bayern were willing to give him. And so therefore he became the first signing. And Chelsea was like, absolutely, at that point. But I always thought that Declan Rice was the first signing we were supposed to get in February. Anyways, I'm jealous because I think Madison is phenomenal. And I actually think he's the reason why y'all going to get back to European football. If he's healthy, he's got to be healthy.
Hot take.
What's that?
We're getting back to you. We're getting back to European.
For real, Charles? You really think that?
No, we're like that. We're like that. It ain't one player. We're like that.
Okay, we're gonna find out on Sunday.
Like that.
We're gonna find out on Sunday. Let's get
European football, bro. There's fucking
get
conference league, bro. All we gotta do is finish like 7.
I'm sorry.
That was mad disrespectful. We're like that. It ain't one player. Let
me be declarative here. I like the way that y'all play. Y'all have been one of the more fun teams to actually watch. I think that at the very least, you were getting one of the 5th place spots. England has a 91% chance of having 5 teams go to the Champions League. They just have to finish as one of the top 2 teams, top 2 leagues. That's how I read it in terms of the Champions League rules. And y'all are going to be that. If y'all,
we don't need to be top 5. We will be top 4. We are like that. That was disrespectful what you just said. We are like that.
Possibly. Atletico Real, Charles, Sunday.
No, let him have it. He had one fucking European game in 3 years, and now he wants to just let him have it. Let him have it, man.
Ain't no possibly.
I moved on. Like I moved on. Congrats.
I haven't.
Sunday, 9 a.m. 6 a.m. time, y'all.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. I'll be up at 5:45. I'll have my
the sun will be up. You would already pray to Allah by then.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait. We ain't even got Saudi Arabia bought into us, and we're like that. Just imagine. Just imagine.
Atletico
Just
Real. Atletico Real, Charles. What do you got
Where's it at?
at Atletico?
Well, I don't feel like they ever win. 2-1. 2-1 to Real.
Wow. Okay.
I think it'll be one. I think it's one of those things where it's like 1-1 for 60 minutes.
We lost at the crib last year, 2-1.
I don't know. I haven't watched. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't watched Atleti play yet this year.
Deion, have you got to see Atletico? It's up to you. You can choose to pick or not.
yeah. Unfortunately, I have. They stink.
Atletico, like I will give them the credit. They have the most nappable games in Europe. No team plays a more like I could take a nap to this game than them.
I'm gonna say this about
Anybody.
this season. And Charles can agree or disagree to this. His opinion is the only one that matters on this podcast in
Relax.
terms of this comment ML, unfortunately. Um, I really don't want to say it, but
Say what you.
people that question how big of a Barcelona fan I am, like, really don't understand like how much I ride for this team. Uh, La Liga this year is everything everyone claims it's been for the last few years. It's a two-team race.
That's
What's
every
wrong?
year.
No, but it's different this time. Like it's just, like I can't even pretend like Sevilla won the Europa, right? Or no, who won it last year?
They did, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Talk to Jose, and he will tell you that they did win. But yes, they've lifted the trophy.
So Sevilla won Europa. That like you know what I mean? Like we're not winning unless it's Barcelona or Real Madrid. We're not winning other trophies. No one else is really close. I'm not saying when I say like in a one-on-one match, like when I say like no one's close, I'm not saying one-on-one matchup. I'm saying compared to the rest of Europe, no one's close.
There's nothing wrong with that statement. It's the big two. It's been like that for.
But it hasn't though. Like it's much more Bundesliga this year than it ever has. Like yes, it's been the big two in terms of who's going to win the league, but there's other teams that I felt like could compete on a European scale.
Okay.
I don't feel that way this year.
I think I'm gonna have to look a little bit more at Betis to see whether they can do some things, but that would be it.
I mean this as respect possible. As someone that will be in Spain less than fucking 10 days from now, if anyone from Real Betis wants to let me know I'm wrong about this, I'm not concerned at all about Real Betis. Like, I couldn't.
Spanish teams do
Look,
all these competitions, man. They just find Charles. You know this. They just find a way usually, man.
They play better football. They
they're
don't.
not.
It's not the most physical football, but it's just like they play. They when I think what happens a lot of times when those European teams try to play Spanish teams is those English teams try to out physical those Spanish teams, and the Spanish across women's and men's football produce the most technical players, so they just kind of get played through. Like you can't if you're not up to class with them at skill level. Like Real Betis is the fifth or sixth best team in Spain, but I bet you like technically their players are up there with like some of the best players out there. So they might not be the most physically gifted and the most like we're gonna run through you like if they played Newcastle. But I bet you they could play. I bet you Betis would give Newcastle fits just off the style of play.
Not this year.
They would. Just like I think they. I mean, they're running out so many old Barcelona players. I mean, why not?
I agree with the premise. I disagree with this year, but I agree with the premise.
We're gonna find out.
Sociedad would tear. Replace that with Sociedad. Sociedad would give Betis fits. I mean, not Betis. They would give Newcastle fits.
Well, yeah, I can't disagree with that. I can't disagree with that one. But Sociedad's like good though. I like Sociedad.
I mean, even though Newcastle has Sociedad's best player, but
yeah, but like I don't know. I watched Sociedad play. Like they're the third best team in La Liga to me. I might be wrong. I might be way wrong on that. But they're the third best team in La Liga to me thus far. So I got a little bit of a soft spot for them. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see it with La Liga this year the way I did last year.
All right. Les Classiques. That was correct, by the way. Les Classiques.
What is that?
Marseille.
Is that PSG versus Martial?
Marseille versus
Is that
Marseille.
Liga Uns El Clásico?
PSG, Marseille. A
Oh,
predict.
I genuinely had no idea. I had no idea what I was talking about with that one.
PSG, Marseille. Also this weekend. So lots of good soccer actually. I am going to go 2-2 draw. By the way, PSG is not doing well in the league.
Hey, move them. Move them to the side. My Mbappe narratives were 100% correct. Not only do they stink, they were only popular because of my oldest son's Neymar and Messi. Mbappe don't move the needle like that. He's Draymond Green. Klay Thompson and Steph already left, brother. Enjoy that.
I'll go with a draw just because it's in Paris. Had it been in Marseille, they would definitely be getting.
Would hope PSG can beat these dudes. Who the fuck is on Marseille?
Agba.
Aubameyang is on Marseille getting goals.
Who?
Yeah.
Aubameyang.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. We're talking about Dembele. We're talking about
Have
Mbappe.
you seen Dembele?
Dembele ain't been seen. I don't think Dembele got
Have
on
you
the plane to
seen
Paris.
Dembele? How bad he is this year?
We're talking
Awful.
about Kulu. How do you say his name? Molo.
Kulumawani, whatever it
Right?
is. Like that.
Not very good.
Not even him.
Dembele's
Randall. I just know his first name is Randall.
Not 90 M's. We're
Hey.
talking about Aubameyang and Pogba.
First off, hold on. I gotta hold
better
Deion.
than-
Hold on.
Yeah,
Timeout. I'm calling timeout. We gotta start holding Deion accountable
Yes.
for $90 million players when he loves Mudryk, and Mudryk is the worst of the $90 million players. You don't get to shoot. You don't get to come at other people.
You ever seen him run?
Wild.
You ever
Wild.
seen him? Like, have we seen him run?
Brother Argentinian Correa.
In Mudryk's getting 15 goals.
In what?
Against fucking Pogba and Aubameyang.
If he was in League, I got you. You're wild.
If he played Martial, however you want to pronounce it, ML, I know you culture.
Marseille. It is Marseille.
Whatever you want to call them, brother. I'm agreeing with you. And you're half. Whatever you want to call them. If he plays them 10 times, Mudryk has 15 goals.
Wow. Okay.
Pogba and Aubameyang? Let me see the date. Boy, this should say September 22nd, 2023.
Wow. Okay. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. They play.
I'm not,
bro, that shit goes out the window when they play, man. I'm just telling you.
I'm not watching that shit in ML. Neither are you. You're not watching that shit either.
Bro, I bet on the PSG squad. You know this. I be on with Carter will tell you. We're like, all right, what are we doing? Are we just throwing PSG in the money line? Just and then like, of course, we're finding some damn link.
Listen, no. I love Cart. I woke up at 5:30 for dude. Pause. You know what I mean? Respectfully, didn't ask his opinion. What time is the game?
3:00.
When?
I think it's Sunday.
You telling me you're watching that over NFL?
No, I'll keep an eye on it though.
Then I don't care about your opinion of the game.
Yeah, it's 3:00 on Sunday.
Listen, I keep an eye out on a lot of things.
Yeah, but
I've been keeping an eye out on Rihanna for
the same time as Real in Atletico.
I've been keeping an eye out on Rihanna for 2 decades. Do you think ASAP Rocky's worried about me?
I mean, it's not a competition though. We just trying to make money. That's all. Nothing wrong with that.
I didn't ask how much money you make. I bet on Anna Bogdan today, women's tennis, 7 in the morning. Do I know what that looks like? No.
let's just move on to the North London Derby. Let's carry on.
And listen, don't ever come, don't ever invite me to a podcast where you want to talk about La Classique ever again. Fuck.
Charles,
Is it
who do
with a
you
Q?
have?
Is it spelled with a Q?
Yes. QUE at the end, not K.
Mm-hmm.
For the Spanish brothers on here. Look. La Classique. Anyways, the North London Derby, it will be at 9 a.m. Eastern American time, not 6 a.m. for those who have to wake up and pray to Allah as the sun rises. At the Emirates, the last time Tottenham Hotspur Football Club has won at the Emirates was in 2010. Actually, right around the same time of when Charles was going to. Charles, where were you in 2010? Why don't you tell the people?
In Germany?
That was your first year, right?
Yeah.
First year playing pro ball.
Yeah. I was around.
13 years later, you're playing against chicks who get 4-pointers apparently for 3 points. It's fucking rocket jock you got going on in Atlanta. I don't know what's going on.
The drop off has been precipitous.
I have seen Fat Joe in the little celebrity match of games. I'm assuming. Let me chill.
Yeah, man.
9 o'clock.
Where's Dan Cortez at?
Exactly. Bill Robbins. All right, man. Your prediction, Charles. Y'all gonna break the curse?
2-2 draw.
Deion.
Where's the game at?
At the Emirates.
I like the draw.
That would be a great result for y'all.
We chill no matter what, brother. Focus on yourself.
Oh,
we
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, we're gonna win 2-1 Sunday. I think both. It's gonna be a tight match early.
I disagree with that.
I think y'all are gonna. Y'all think y'all gonna just free? Y'all gonna just? You think y'all worried about possession? Just gonna play straight football?
I think y'all score quick.
And then
I think we're gonna. I think in general we're playing our football until we don't need to. Like until you guys, yeah. So I think they're gonna come out and try. At least try to. I don't know if it'll work, but they're gonna try.
Like I think. Just to piggyback off what Charles said, we're going to play our football, which means y'all will score quick, and then we'll continue to do so. We'll score quick, and then I think we sit back. Like once it's 1-1, I think we sit back pretty bad.
Where have y'all seen them do that this year, though?
That's why
y'all didn't do that against United.
I think it's different in this game, just my opinion. But
it's also Andrews versus Darby, so he might just like fuck it.
Yeah, I just think it's a little different. I don't know. I just think it's different.
I'm gonna ask you this. Would y'all start Raya or would you start Ramsdale? I'm sure you've been noticing about our situation and what's happened the last week.
I mean, I was gonna ask you, I have Raya on my fantasy team. Just waiting in the wings. Because my starter right now is Onana. So trust me, I'm waiting for y'all guys to make the switch. Why buy him if you're not going to start him? I guess it was always my point. I think that having, yeah, I'm just saying because that whole like we need to have competition at goalkeeper. You don't. That's like the one position you don't need competition at.
I feel like
competition for Lloris though all these years though.
No, he stinks.
No, that's not competition. You need to replace him. That's different than what you guys got going on.
Yeah, I think you need to start him to know the truth on Ramsdale, if that makes sense. Like, you know what Ramsdale can do. Respectfully to Raya, like, we don't know. As a Spaniard, I would love all Arsenal fans to be correct about him. I'd love Brentford fans to be correct about him. We got nothing to worry about then in 2026. But I don't think we know the answer to that. It's a lot of hypotheticals on that front. So I would start him just to find out.
If he goes from winning at a place where he haven't won for 4 years, which he did last Sunday at Everton, he won our. Not that he had a ton to do against PSV, but you won your first Champions League match. Just happened there is over 6 years. And if you win your first North London derby, and I don't see how you don't go with him the rest of the year in league games and Champions League. We are in both cups still. We have Ramsdale starting probably Wednesday against Brentford. I think you have to start Raya. And
Well,
I think
you just said start him.
Yeah, I think you have to.
Like it's not a matter of talent. It's not a matter of like, do we think Raya is better than Ramsdale? Maybe. Do we know? We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I think Sunday's how you find out. And yeah, you have to take that chance at the end of the day.
I think you're exactly right. I think you're exactly right. So that's why I would start him. You know who I am interested to see out of y'all. Just want to make sure I covered that. Am I pronouncing his name correctly? Odogi?
Destiny, yeah.
He is very talented player. I want to see that little matchup with him and Saka, how that's going to work out. I think he's very good.
I mean,
I'll rate him.
I don't know. I mean, I just don't know how your boy plays against his own kind. Usually, when he plays against other black people, I don't know if that's really the type of competition he likes.
Easy for that.
Just said so. Be interested, man. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm not really worried about it. It's like
It'll be fun, right?
Still too early. Like these early, like when it's a good match in the early season, it's like, hey, fuck it, let's just have fun with it.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, because usually that's why I'm not worried about stuff on the table. I mean, let me say this: you can't win the league in August and September, clearly, or in October. You can absolutely lose the shit though. United is out.
You can Chelsea it.
Yeah, you can exactly. Chelsea and the man's there at United. They out. So,
but like I haven't really looked at the table. I just heard the word on the street was Chelsea was in like 17th or some shit early up.
Oh yeah, the man's in them in a relegation battle. Promise you that.
And y'all want to call Brighton what is it?
Trajectory FC.
Trajectory FC and fucking and Chelsea running out here with a bunch of $30 million French dudes that they hoping to be good.
Yeah, they out there with the U21 boys hoping.
Well, who is the sport? I forgot. I was about to say who's the sporting director over there, but I forgot. Todd was running things for a while by himself. The niggas they was running the price up on him like NFTs.
Oh man, that's all right. That's what's up. Yeah, let's just hope for a good match. It's gonna be really fun. I will say that I don't know how good Arsenal is yet. I mean, I will say this: I've enjoyed the product Tottenham has put out there more so than Arsenal leading up to this week. But maybe
if you enjoy the product Arsenal put out there, you're lying to yourself.
That, like I said, it's not been great. I told you I don't know if we're good, but I know we're not bad because we just have some quality players who could just turn a match like they did against United. So
I think the best thing we got going for us is that we didn't play this week.
Oh, really? You think it was a? Yeah. So for me, I think that we are going to our momentum from Wednesday, and I think actually because we got people off the pitch, it feels like we got our fans back because they were not into it the first 3 weeks. I would say, but I think Wednesday did help.
The thing about us is like that shit don't matter. We like that fans.
I saw y'all motherfuckers against who was that the first match of the year? Brentford?
We not. Yeah, but that was different. Like that was a different team. That there was a lot of question marks, admittedly, without Harry, and Ange's first game.
And didn't start Poro, which was wild. But I mean, Mr. Royale was starting for y'all that. Then.
We're not gonna waste our time talking about Poro until Poro. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about either. Like I don't want to.
fell out
we
of both of them. That's
No,
the
I'm not talking about Poro until I'm sure he's met Pedro. Like I just don't think I don't think he's Spanish. Like I don't even believe it. Like I don't think anybody in Spain is Spanish. Like I ain't seen that man didn't make the World Cup team. I ain't seen him in the Nations League. I ain't, where he at? Because I don't be seeing. I'm just saying like he didn't get called up for Nations League. Nothing. The world the Euro qualifiers. Nothing.
My problem with Poro is like I feel like when I compliment him, it's truly complimenting him, and it's not being taken as like I think Emerson Royale is that fucking awful. You know what I mean? Like I would love to see João Felix start at the 9 for Barcelona. Do I like João Felix? No, I don't want to watch Lewandowski anymore. I don't want to watch Emerson Royale anymore, so I would like to watch Pedro Porro. Ideally, we wouldn't have to choose between the two, but we do. Everybody has their every club has their weaknesses, I guess you could say. But like I said, bro, hey, we like that.
I just want to note that there is a barber in North London that is stealing money between Richie, Emerson, between the Arsenal players and some of them cut. Hey, man, it's a barber out there stealing money from these boys.
I think my dog Reese the only one because we
it's
need
like, hey,
North England because
yeah, it's like, hey, Emerson, you want more parts? Say less.
Deion, we're gonna end the segment with this just because hey man, nothing wrong with us putting little bets out there. Anytime goal scorer. Let's give you some quick odds. Sonny is plus 250.
I've already looked at them. Matters is gonna score. Believe he's plus 260.
I have him at plus 300.
We throwing darts? Are we throwing darts?
Plus 300.
Plus 300. Yeah, I think Matters scores. I also think Charles gonna throw darts. I'm gonna let him go first. I'm gonna let him go first. Sorry.
Who you think scores, Charles? I mean, I know you think Sonny's gonna score. He usually doesn't turn up though against Arsenal. Pause.
I'm gonna go an unlikely goal scorer.
Oh shit! Don't say it.
No, I tell you what. Kulo gonna score.
Oh, I was gonna go a different way. Shout out to the reason Neymar needs therapy.
Here we go.
Charleston will score once, if not twice.
Plus 320.
Is it really? Yeah, I would be honest. In my head, I just gave out a plus 1,000.
Hulu is plus 400.
Okay.
I'm back on side.
I personally believe I
think Zinchenko, he could work him a little bit. Cool. That may be a little something tasty.
You guys' back line concern. Are we gonna do the cumulative starting 11 or are we gonna skip over that? Because I would like to.
If you would like to, sure. I did not have it in today.
We got more players than you think.
I have us at a comfortable 6.
Oh. I have you guys at a like we can negotiate 6. Not comfortable, but like I could see 6 for sure. Because Gabriel count to me. Let's get one thing straight. He don't play no more.
He's been hooping the last 3 games.
Yeah, listen, y'all played more than 3 games this year.
We were waiting for Zinchenko to come back so we could play inverted.
For excuses we want.
Fair enough. So let's go with the non-negotiables for y'all. I think Sonny, Madison,
Van de Ven. I think you have to slip Van de Ven and Saliba. If you're not, you're lying to yourself.
You're saying Van de Ven over Gabriel. I'm fine with
Udogi.
That's where I had 4, and I thought we had the rest.
Basuma would be 5 for me.
Over Declan?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Your boy, your boy scored 1 goal.
It ain't about his goal scoring. Ain't a goal
First
score.
off, can we no. Let me as a member of official fan of Midfielder FC, let me talk to you for a second. Like I know I do this for a living. You guys got him. He talked about him playing in a more advanced role. Then Partey got hurt, and now he's sitting back at his 6. I see it. It's cool. He's a fine 6, but he's like, I'm just more so pointing out the fact that he's not what you guys said he was. You said he was going to start playing in this more advanced position and was going to excel. He is not capable of that. Let's keep it a bean about that. That is not his game.
Real quick, you said JK still produces these, right, ML? JK, drop the clip. Because he fucking said that shit.
Oh, yeah. I thought for sure he'd be playing in more of the advanced role like Chaka was, but like Granite was, but Granite also tracks back. But Declan's been phenomenal in the midfield when it comes to interceptions, duels, passes, drip. Like,
no, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying that, like what you said. I'm talking about what versus what you said you were getting,
bro. We had to adapt. We had injuries. Deion also said that Partey was absolutely gone on the squad, and he wasn't.
I still think he is. So I learned recently, shout out to my young sheiks. I learned recently that Saudi Arabia has no transfer window. I still think Partey's gone.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how Verratti got there like last week.
Yeah, bro. There was like there's rumors that Salah is going in like the next 3 weeks, and I was very confused. So I'm like, I got to do a little research. And they got no transfer. They can buy whoever the fuck they want.
I thought theirs ended 2 weeks after England, but apparently I was wrong. So.
No, they have
more sports washing. More sports washing. That's what he said. Damn it.
But them boys said, "Oh, y'all think this shit cute? Fine. We will pay for players whenever we want." Partey's on the way out of there. He still is. It is what it is. But I think whatever the injuries or the lack of Gabriel contributed to him still being on the team. Also, Declan ain't like that.
Right, bro.
He ain't like that.
Hold on. If he's just gonna play the 6, is he at a above level, at a B+ level? Is that worth $140 million to you?
Yes. Yes, because I've seen my team partially on that was Arteta's a better manager than what he was 2 years ago, where he choked the top 4.
I'm just saying, on a team that finished second last year, and you might just finish second again this year, is that really worth $140 million? That's all I'm getting at.
Yes, because I think we're going to be able to compete. He helps us to be able to compete on Tuesdays and Wednesdays now too.
I'm so sick of hearing about y'all ain't waiting for Tuesday, Wednesday. So let's move on.
Bro, I don't see how we're not going to be in the quarterfinals, but that's just me.
Banners will
at a minimum. I'm just saying, but then you can't do nothing once the draw happens.
Listen, if we got to claim trophies for every quarterfinal appearance, Tottenham wouldn't be trophyless.
Chill. Let's make sure we. So
not the one that needs to chill.
Sonny matters. I'm cool with you, Dogie. You're saying
just call it 4-7 or 5-6, and let's keep it moving. Not that serious.
Yeah, I mean, I think my young Italian that we call Brazilian. I low-key think he's better than Ramsdale and Raya. But I will say this about Raya: we haven't seen it yet, so I could be wrong on the Raya front.
Appreciate y'all listening to Kicking It with the Brothers. North London Derby. It was excellent.
Wait. Who you got? Who you got a right back? Because y'all don't have one.
Bro, Ben White's the right back. Bro, you just told me y'all none of y'all believe in Poro right now. Ben White's fine at right back.
Oh, Sonny about to run at his whole head.
You talking about?
No, my bad. Kulo about to run at his whole head. He playing in.
Does Partey started at right back this year?
Partey's not on the team, but we also, since Ben White has moved to right back, we haven't lost. Bro, we haven't lost a match this year. Like, that's the thing. We ain't lost shit. Neither of y'all. We're both defeated. How many games? Y'all are out of the Carabao Cup.
How many games Partey started at right back this year?
Two.
That's all I'm saying. If Arteta feels some type of way, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Zinchenko got healthy. We Timber.
I'm gonna call him Raphael.
Nasty. Oh, wow. Don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to everything Multiplicity Media. It's good to have Deion back. That's gonna be fun when we recap things regardless next week. Football is here and back, man. Like exciting times. Deion, I'm ready to have a Jude conversation with you in a month.
I've been ready for a year. He stink.
We're ready in a month. And I'm gonna put Charles as that's real wild. You are ridiculous.
I said what I said to text. I said what I said the other day. I've never heard him once been complimented for his ability to play midfield. Not
y'all
once
enjoy
ever.
Y'all left hands.
I've never heard y'all speak on that man's passing ability.
But Charles, make him say what happened in the group chat the other day.
So it was about the 85th minute, and our man Deion says he's like, I've not been that impressed with you. A lot of cardio, but all that changes if he gets his tap in at the 90th minute, and of course in the 94th minute there's a tap in by Jude, and Mr. Sidekick gets to claim his shit. So I didn't like that because I knew where things were going to go, and he was going to call that his own. So.
You're a fucking idiot.
I didn't like it.
Not the Ratchy.
Not the Ratchy. That's wild.
That's like the third time I've called that this year, by the way. He has 6 goals, I believe, across all competitions. And 3 of them I've called in the 75th minute.
And 2 or 3 have been tap-ins. I will give you that. Not all of them are wild.
If you watch the games, it's no disrespect to Jude. He's 20 years old, 21. Like maybe there's something there, maybe. But the way people speak about him, it's as if we know. And all Charles and I are saying is like, hey, we don't know that yet. That's it. That's all we're saying.
I hear you.
All I know is if I just watched Gabby do it. He's younger and still like scores goals and does. I'm just saying, like, I just there's the ESPN FC put Jude as the number 1 midfielder in the world, and I thought it was a little premature. Like I said, I think he's as good as Gabby and Pedri, but I don't think he's better. Like, I definitely don't think he's the best midfielder in the world.
There's no bigger Pedri fan maybe on the universe than me. Like, I'm literally 10 days away from wearing a Pedri jersey for 10 days straight, literally, while I'm in Spain. His first goal was a tap. He did nothing special for about 88 minutes of that game. He scored a goal for Barcelona to go up 1-0. I think they scored like 3 minutes later. They ended up winning 2 or 3-0. It just is what it is. Is that a good Pedri performance? No. Did he score? Yes. Both can be true. But when it comes to Jude, both can't be true for some reason.
You see, he ain't got no viable comeback for that. He just
y'all finish or y'all done? Y'all finish or y'all done?
I'm just cool, man. Like, it'd be great if anytime you guys scored a goal, Camavinga or Tchouaméni was anywhere to be fucking seen. Like,
now you bring in these other dudes.
Hey, Jude out here spraying axe on these other dudes in the midfield. Jude goals is coming up a lot of funk back there in the background.
Hey, listen, when I said Madrid La Liga is a 2-team race, I included a second team because of the other 19. Not
Yo,
that it feels stink. They rolled Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Jude, Modric on a Tuesday. Stinks.
Can we start? Okay, can we at least start it? Like, we'll bypass Jude. Can you tell? What is you you still think the Frenchmen are good?
Come on, man.
I still think they're good.
I'm just saying, like, where are they at? Because they're of the same ilk and same age as you.
They're not as good as okay.
Too many was $90 million.
I understand.
How much did y'all pay for Kevin Vinga? 105 or something like that?
No,
100.
I think in the 60 range.
Listen, them boys stink so bad. I think Wemby might be awful. You are who you associate with sometimes.
Oh
Yeah,
my!
I have a fact for you that you might not like.
I said I'm a gambler since I left the MMG chat.
Yeah, I actually get these emails. Jules Koundé and Chouameni have a clothing company called Homies from Paris. And I do get the emails. And one of these days I'm gonna buy a shirt. Neither here nor there. See. I like saying things that will just disappoint me.